Have you ever dreaded going to work, that you're so stressed that you just can't begin working? And then to mentally prepare yourself, you either play a game on your phone or you start watching something on the phone, and then you can't even enjoy that because you're guilty about your workload. And then you force yourself half-heartedly to begin work and you're really not doing a good job. And by the end of the day, you're feeling really bad. You know why that happens? Because your sense of self-worth is connected to goal accomplishment. You're going to continue to feel bad if you're not going to accomplish all your goals in a timely manner. That is why today I'm going to tell you this amazing productivity hack, and I'm going to explain to you why it's so genius that you're going to actually trick your mind into working harder and being more productive. So let's begin with the video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Akanksha, and as you saw from the trailer, I talk about mindset, motivation, manifestation. Basically, I interlink positivity and psychology. So let us begin with the productivity hack. Now, the reason why you dread working harder is because you're actually stressed. You may be stressed because of the amount of work you have to do, the size of work you have to do, or you may be stressed that you're actually missing out on the other areas of your life. This is where the Pomodoro technique comes into play because it helps you manage your work life and your personal life. So, the Pomodoro technique, Pomodoro actually means a tomato in Italian. Now, you don't need anything specific for this except for a timer and a piece of paper. It's called the Pomodoro effect because the inventor used a tomato-shaped timer to time his product. So what you essentially do is you take a piece of paper and you divide your work into smaller pieces and then you write it on the piece of paper. Now I'm going to give an example of finishing a chapter. Let's say that chapter is of 40 pages. So the first task would be 10 pages, the next task would be another 10 pages, and so on and so forth. Now, why this technique is so effective is because it helps you reduce your mental resistance towards the work. Now, what happens is that you are so stressed because you internally start to doubt your own capabilities and you think that this work is so big, how will you be able to finish it? But once it feels as if you are just have to do like 10 pages doesn't seem that much. The task actually seems doable. Now, in these first 25 minutes, that is the time allotted for each task, or the Pomodoro, you have to make sure that you're not using any distractions. You can't go on Facebook, you can't use Instagram, you can't play music. You have to give 25 minutes of pure focus on your task. Now, when you're giving pure focus on your task, obviously your productivity increases. So you're actually going to be able to finish that task. Now, after each Pomodoro, you get 5 minutes of break. Now, why this is so genius is that, see, you have to customize it in order for it to work. If 25 minutes seems a lot, then I would suggest that you reduce it to 20 minutes. If 25 minutes seems very little, then you increase the time amount to 30 minutes. So once you're sitting to work, 25 minutes, it doesn't seem like a big amount of time. It just seems like a small chunk of time and you just have to work. So once you're sitting and working, you are mentally prepared to give that much amount of time, and even the task is smaller. So you are bound to finish that. And once you finish that time, you feel accomplished. Now, the first Pomodoro is followed by 5 minutes of break. So as soon as you finish your task, you're going to tick the task off. This is the best part. Because as soon as you're ticking something, we are all a little narcissistic and we feel a sense of accomplishment. This sense of accomplishment works as an ego boost and you feel really good about yourself. This is the reason why people in the US Navy or the people in the US Marines suggest that the first thing that you should do when you wake up in the morning is to make your bed. Once you make your bed, or once you accomplished even a small task, you are setting the precedent for the entire day. You are setting yourself up for success. So now you're feeling really good that you were able to finish this task. Now you have 5 minutes to relax. In this 5 minutes, I would suggest don't go on Instagram, don't go on Facebook. Instead, do something really simple, which is really relaxing, like walk around the house or play with your pet for 5 minutes. Now, here's the difference. Earlier, when you used to take breaks, you would usually take it because you were mentally tired or you were exhausted and you just wanted to do something so that you could become refreshed. And that is the reason once you were taking the break, you couldn't really enjoy it because you're constantly thinking about your workload. Are you getting what I'm trying to throw at you? But here, now that you're taking a break, you're actually really enjoying it because you finished your task. And because you've put that tick internally, because of this sense of positive reinforcement, you want to contribute a little further and you want to get another tick on your this thing. This is the reason why people get addicted to games, because they want to challenge their personal best. They want to see how well they can do. So you, in those 5 minutes, even though you're relaxed and you're reducing your cognitive fatigue, you're actually so excited to go back to work, which has never happened. Your brain finds it really reassuring that this person is not finding this stressful task stressful. So what happens? It doesn't release all these, cortisols or these hormones which reduce your productivity. Your focus actually increases. So when you go back to your work, you're actually pumped up. Again, you have 25 minutes of pure focus, so you will finish the second task. After these 4 Pomodoros, you get 20 minutes of a break. In this 20 minutes, you can do something very luxurious. You can watch an entire episode of your favorite show. You can make a snack for yourself. You can have a tea, whatever you want. See, because you've been working and you've been accomplishing all your tasks, you feel really pumped and you will not extend your break. In fact, you would want to go back to your break. And because you're getting the time to do certain things, the ego or the child inside you is feeling satiated. It knows that it's able to balance its personal life also, and it's able to balance its work life also. So guys, just to summarize, the Pomodoro effect is 25 minutes of pure focused, followed by 5 minutes of break, followed by another Pomodoro, followed by another break. So 4 Pomodoros followed by a 20-minute break. I hope you found this video a little helpful, and if you do, please write it in the comment section. If you try this technique, do come back and write it, please. It will help the other people. And if you have some questions, do ask me. Ask Dr. Ask. I'll try and find you the best available evidence so that I can answer your question using science. That's it, guys. I get a little awkward by the end of it. So take care, like, subscribe and share.